Alright, here we are back with a little more RimWorld, and in this session I'm gonna try and concentrate on building up my colony a little bit, getting each colonist their own room, building a proper hospital, and well, just rearranging a little, and of course defending against whatever the game throws at me. So I'm going to reorganize the guest room a little bit. Gonna move all these beds a little to the right so I can have a little floor here that connects to my colonist rooms. Possibly I will move the guest room up here so I can have colonist rooms down here instead. Since I'm slowly but steadily growing in numbers. So I think I'll move my prison here, and this can just be a floor through to the colonist section. It's gonna be here. Oh, alright. I haven't noticed that he has some problem with his speech. I guess he has some kind of scar. It's kinda sad since he's such a, like, he's my best negotiator I have, so let's see, what's his problem? Alright, he has an old gunshot in the head, so that affects that. Oh well, I guess we have to take our second best. Alright, so with him the prices are even higher, so I can just take the other one. I guess I will also construct some more guest beds, since the guests I'm getting, the groups of guests I'm getting are being bigger and bigger now, like more and more people. So someone decided to throw some eye patches at me. Not really useful for me, but I will take them so I can sell them. Okay. New colonist might join. I should have enough people now to fight off the raid that follows her. And she's 24, so shouldn't have anything bad like bad back and such things that you can't fix that makes her slower. So I think we will take her. I'll try to take her anyways. Of course she's half naked again. I don't know why the game likes sending people into the map half naked, but since this is such a cold map, it might happen that they drop down of hypothermia before getting anywhere close to me. Alright. This raid is actually a little bigger than anticipated. I guess it's because they're tribals. Let's see. Now, of course, she can't fight or shoot. and she's abrasive, which isn't nice for the social situation. Well, that she's a night owl kinda makes up for it, because then she won't interact with the people that much. And the chemical interest, well. Alright, let's see, what do we have? So we only have 3 people that can fight. Well, this will be interesting. I think I might get a problem with this. Time to save. I will try to get into cover a little bit, but I think I was too slow already. Oh, I drafted the wrong guy. Okay, if I'm lucky, if I kill this last person, they will flee. I hope, at least. Yes, they are. And alright, she has a cut in her lung, which isn't good, so I don't want to use her. He's got his foot shot off. Why is she fleeing? They're fleeing too. Why is she fleeing from them? Well, I don't think I can get them anymore. Oh well, time to recover, pick up the spoils. Guess I'm also gonna need some new graves, since I don't have cremation yet. Let's see. Well, the new person is good at medicine, at least. Alright, they haven't halted medicine yet, so they're going there too. Well, whatever, I guess I will let them. Don't really want my colonists to die. Usually I dislike wasting this kind of medicine, so I try to grow herbal medicine instead. and to keep the normal medicine unused, so usually forbidden, since it's used in some recipes like hospital beds and such, and it's pretty expensive, so I just like to keep what I have, but I don't have this luxury right now. I have no one that can plant the herbal medicine. Well, this person is actually pretty close, but let's see, she got treated. Oh, she had very good treatment. So now I have someone without a foot. And I'm not entirely sure. I can make simple prosthesis, I think. But it would be a wooden foot in my case. I'm not sure I have enough wood for that. I actually don't have any wood at all, so... Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to wait a little bit building up the colony more. Want the food for this person first, otherwise she moves around like crap. Alright, another clumsy mistake I made. These are actually just normal beds. I should have built guest beds. So this is supposed to be my new guest room. I left some space here on purpose so I can put in a table and such. Maybe some entertainment too. Oh, plus steel. It's actually good to have, but useless to me at the moment. Let's hope we have another parka for this person. Because in this very cold environment I'm playing without a parka, it's almost impossible to have him outside anywhere. Right now it's okay since it's still fall, but let's see. Oh, here's some that they dropped. Not in good shape, but usable, I guess. Oh, right, they build themselves in. That was smart. Let's see, who do we have that can construct? Apparently no one. This one should actually construct since he has a talent for it. Okay, now someone else is going for it already. Then he can pick up a parka. Alright, he's taking ages to haul some steel there because I don't have any steel in storage, it's all laying around on the map. I should have just let them deconstruct the wall here instead of letting them wait for so long. Let's see, some granite blocks, that's good. Need building materials. And the trader. I still have the trumbo horn I kind of want to sell. If I'm lucky, this trader will accept it. Okay, this new colonist is starting to pay off a little. He's quite good at negotiating. And he doesn't have a bed yet, so he sleeps in my cold chamber. Always smart. I guess he has an obsession with food. Let's see. So they don't want my frumbo horn and they don't have anything useful for me really. Well, I have some herbal medicine that's not too expensive, so I might just take that. Alright, I forgot to set my new person. Since she's a night owl, shouldn't have her up at this time. So she can sleep from somewhere in the middle of the day here. And she won't disturb the other people with her abrasiveness either. and it doesn't really make a difference in time, but I kinda like having a night owl, because then even at night stuff is happening instead of just people sleeping. Alright, I guess that's good enough for the new prison. It's not big, but much better than what it was before. And I think I should hold this stuff away. It looks like it blocks the door, and I don't want it to just run out. So then I will just make a little floor here, which can have colonist rooms to the left and to the right. Alright, I almost forgot. I wanted to make a wooden foot. The question is, can I do that without wood? Apparently I can't. Oh well. I guess that person has to live with a stump for now. Unless I find something on the crafting spot. What a simple crafting table. But a simple crafting table I can't build either, since that also requires wood. And I can't really afford to have another plantation yet that will just focus on trees, because sun lamps draw a lot of power. It's starting to get colder outside again now. -30 right now, but on this map it gets up to -60. Which can be quite a challenge, especially in the beginning. When there's no electricity, no heaters, no nothing. All you have campfires, but you don't have any wood on this map, no trees grow, so can't use that forever either. Alright, the simple crafting spot doesn't allow me to make any prosthesis for my injured person, so yeah, he will have to live with it for a while. Right, this person still needs a bed. Let's see. Well, we have another room now, so it's not a problem anymore. Let's see. I guess it will have to be a slate bed. That's the only thing I have resources for right now. Forgot to put a vent here too, so she would have it a little cold. And then the poor guys that have to sleep in the kitchen right now, they can be over here. I'm gonna part that up, make that another 2 rooms. See if I have enough sandstone for this. I think I have to shorten the guest room a little bit for that. But there's a steel wall here and I kind of need steel, so I can deconstruct the steel wall and put up another wall instead, made out of stone or some other material that's not so rare. Alright. Apparently Komaro doesn't like Solik a lot. Actually, I think they're husband and wife, and she's about to build him in. So, not very nice of her. And I can't afford to build a door right now. I don't have the materials, so can't let him out the normal way. I guess I have to keep a little bit open here. Well, at least Franklin got a new bed. I'm gonna scan around a bit if I can find any steel somewhere. Alright, there's lots of steel laying around, but no one's cut into it yet. I don't like switching to manual priorities much, because it messes up other things. So I will just force a few people to grab a little steel so I have some for now. But I'm not in a hurry right now. Okay, let's see what they have to trade. Doesn't seem like a lot of useful stuff. Of course, I will even give the new rooms nice all-around sandstone walls, so it doesn't affect the beauty rating. Helps keep them happy. Alright, this might actually pose a problem for me. Okay, and they're coming directly into the base. And mechanoids are pretty annoying enemies. The only thing I have to my advantage is my numbers right now. But I only have 3 people out of 5 who can actually fight. And one of them is a melee person. I don't really like to melee mechanoids, or at least the Scythers, since they kind of, well, they're very strong. But well, I saved, so let's see what happens. This ruins my colony. Wouldn't surprise me. Let's call all the people together at least. And he can go into cover. I hope up here is okay. Of course it's a skyter. I will hide a little, see if he tries attacking anything else, and then when my other people arrive, might be able to jump him. Let's see what he does. Oh, okay. He wants to take my batteries. The other person is still coming. Oh well. As I said, I saved, so I'll just see how it plays out. And the problem I don't like these is because they have... Okay, you can't see it because it's on their body. Actually, here you can see it. They have blades, skyter blades, and they're pretty powerful in melee. I guess I will draw her back for now. Okay, she's downed already. And this guy is holding something. Oh, great. So I have such friendly people in my colony. And both of them shot her once, even though she's laying down, she's on the ground. Makes me think that they're aiming for her particularly. Alright. This guy, her husband, even managed to shoot off her arm. Or I'm guessing it was him, because I don't see any other shotgun wounds. So it's questionable if she will survive. Alright, and now he shot his own wife to death. I'm actually quite lucky the skyter hasn't hit me. So, to be honest, I think I will reload. Because this person, since his wife died, he'll get a lot of bad mood. And I've had that before, that I had someone whose wife died and he kept being really annoying in the colony. And I'm not really playing in hardcore mode or anything, so I'm fine with reloading. Okay, let's try again. Just so they all come here. He can stand there again. I think he was standing quite okay. He was also standing okay here in cover. I will just try to run away earlier with her this time, so she doesn't get downed. But as I said, the melee is very strong in these creatures, so alright. I think the game has decided for her to die. So one more attempt. If she still dies, then whatever, I will just deal with it. So same constellation as last time. Okay, no, she actually decided to come through this door. Fine, she can come from there. Okay, and I will draw her back. Actually, she can go here, so she's closer to a medical bed. So my hope right now is just that he won't injure my shooters too much. But you already got hit once. Oh, thank God. Well, that was really lucky, but at least she didn't die. Okay. Let's see if we can treat these people. Actually, I will take him to heal. He's a little higher on medicine, I think. Oh, that was kind of lucky, I have to say. It's not that rare actually that Scythers come down and just shoot the first colonist. They just one-shot the first colonist they see. So you can see this person is losing parts one by one. Now it's not only the foot that's missing, it's also the hand. But the other person is just a few fingers, which is nothing too critical. But it sounds a little harsh. But with every limb they lose, they get more and more useless. Like moving and manipulation is only half as efficient on this person now, since, well, he only has half his limbs. Oh well, as long as they survive, I'm happy. It's kind of fun when you come to the stage where you can actually afford prosthetics and such. When all that stuff is researched, to start flocking them back together again by putting prosthesis on them. But I'm still far from that stage, since I'm playing tribals. All that advanced stuff, like even simple prosthetics, they cost me a lot more than they would usually cost, so it takes ages to research them. But that's also part of the challenge I wanted with playing such a cold map and tribals at the same time. I'm just smoothing out some floors right now to make the environment a little more pleasing to them. It's not a huge factor actually, but it's just the little things that pile up in people and then the zoom of them makes them go into a bad mood. Like, I'm not too worried about the couple I have, but other people might take it a little worse. Like this guy doesn't like his environment at all. Oh well, they're still pretty okay. None of them is anywhere near breaking point. But I got some of the things done that I wanted to do at least. Like every colonist having their own room. Of course these two share rooms since they're a couple. Having the prison rearranged so I can have a floor here. I kinda want an extra hospital, but I'm a little unsure where to place it. The thing with hospital placement is that I like to have it close to my medicine storage. And the medicine storage is my cooler cabinet right now, because the herbal medicine gets bad otherwise. So I would like to have it close around here, because I don't really want an extra cooler space just for the hospital. Even though later, when resources and time are not really a problem and when there's a lot more colonists, that's probably the best way to go. Like to have an extra medicine storage right in the hospital so they don't have to run for ages just to treat their patients. And the hospital doesn't have to be that big right now. So I'm thinking about using this area that's very close to the cooler cabinet. Alright. A little mad animal that shouldn't affect me too much, I guess. Let's see where he goes. He goes past here, and here I have both a shooter and a melee person, so let's see. It's often like in these close combat situations, often the colonists are more danger. Like they are higher danger to themselves than such a little animal attacking, because again she got shot by him. And well, it's just a shooting system in this game. Looks a little weird. Oh, I'm sorry, Loud11, I didn't have the chat open since there was no one. There was no one in the stream, so I didn't check the chat. I'm sorry. Let's see. Roof requires repair where the landing pod hit by the plants, says it's unroofed. Oh, alright. No, I actually didn't notice. Holy crap. Yeah. So they don't do that automatically. I thought that they would, since it's just a missing piece of roof, I thought that they would just reconstruct it. Well, I guess I have to force build it. Alright, I can't seem to find the hole. Or is it just... let's see, I have to check my zones right now. There's no roof areas anywhere. Alright, it's not fully zoned. That's probably because it's under stone. Because usually under stone you have a rock roof for most of the parts. And well, I can still set it to build a roof. If I just do that all over, then they will hopefully construct it. And if there's a rock roof, it shouldn't really matter. Let's see. Oh, we will see if I can. Oh, okay, now he wants to build here. I think I understand what happened there. There was actually a rock roof area where the Skyter landed, and he destroyed that rock roof. And since there was a rock roof before there, they don't automatically assign a roof area because there's no need to build something there. And then when the Skyter crashed through the roof and destroyed it, they didn't automatically put a building roof area there. Okay. That actually never happened to me. I never had anyone crashing to my rock roofs. Well, let's hope we can fix this now. Yeah, now it's indoors again. It's actually kind of funny that despite being unroofed here, despite this playing as unroofed, and it being minus 26 outside, this still stayed warm. Like, it would have dropped a lot more if it was actually unroofed to the outside. So I guess maybe the game considers it to be still, that there still is another layer of rock roof above it or something. I don't know, I've never had this before. Well, now it's fixed. Thanks for noticing, Lord Levin. I didn't see that. Alright. Now I forgot to send these two people in, and she's hurt and got flesh wounds. Should get in as soon as possible, otherwise she can get infections and such. Let's see, and he's already caring for her, that's good. Actually, as long as I have herbal medicine, I don't want to waste my normal medicine, since it's used in, well, what I consider to be important recipes later on, like medical beds and such. Okay, she's fully healed, doesn't have any permanent damage except for these that were there before. I think I should expand my food storage a little bit too, because I'm getting a full harvest in again, and then probably grow something else here. Like, I don't really want to put trees yet because trees take so long to grow. Most of all, I would like to plant here root, but I don't think anyone has advanced to that skill yet. Let's see, this one is at 7 and you would need 8 to grow it. But he's at 2000 of 8000, so it will still take a while. If he was very close, I would have just assigned him so only he does it. But I would just leave it go. I'll try to set up my little hospital here now. Not really sure how much space I need. I would like to have 3 beds. And this should be enough. Let's see if we can brighten the mood of this prisoner a little bit. Most of all, she doesn't like that it's so dirty, I guess. Then I could put a lamp for her. Let's see if that raises the mood enough, because if they're in a better mood, it's a little easier to recruit them, I think. Can also make the walls a little nicer for her. Sadly I can't do it on all the walls because that would mean opening it up to the outside, and then she will just run away. Wonder why they're not building this, if they're just... Oh, alright, they can't go there. Alright, I completely forgot that the wind generators count as... They count as big objects, like as big solid objects. The way they look always makes me think that the colonists can just go past them on the left and on the right side. Especially since usually wind generators are pretty high, so these blades that are turning shouldn't be anywhere near touching the colonists. But I guess the game sees them as solid objects, so they can't actually come here. Because it's, well... I guess I will mine myself through then. So they can build this wall and they can have my little hospital. And also take away all these stones that make this room ugly. And I noticed I'm gonna need some more heaters. It's minus 50 outside and it's dropping pretty rapidly on the inside. Now how did he get there? Did he build himself out? See if I can force him to build the wall from this side. Yes, very nice. And I can't risk it getting too cold inside, because then my crops will die. And right now I have the steel to build another heater too, so guess I will just try and build some. Let's see. Well, at least she isn't in darkness anymore. It's still the hideous environment thing, and I'm gonna set my colonists to clean. So they will clean everything out, which helps their mood too. But first I wanna have this hospital done. Let's see. Oh wait, now I messed something up. Alright, I thought there was no sandstone around here, so I wanted to place extra sandstone tiles to make the ground kind of even, but it actually is sandstone all around. So I will remove the floor that I put there again, which is only this one tile, and then I will smooth the whole floor. And the snow will melt sooner or later, as soon as I get some heat in here. Guess I will put a vent here and maybe another heater, but I don't know, we will see. Okay, it's gotten a lot warmer outside again, so I don't really know if this additional heater is enough to keep everything nice and warm. Oh well, I will just mine this bit away and put a wall there so I can put a vent there so it gets warm there. Alright, this area is actually unroofed. I wonder if they haven't gotten around to building a roof there yet, or... Okay. Well, we'll just cover the whole colony with roof built area. It's not like it takes resources, it just takes a little colonist time. Okay, let's have the superior bed first. And the shoddy bed last. And then hopefully in between they will make an okay quality bed. My new guest room also isn't very nice. It's a little cold in there. That one heater can't really deliver anything. I do have enough power right now too, but I would like to have at least one other power source. And I don't have solar cells researched yet. Alright. Well, this is indoors now. It got a little cold in here for a moment. I guess the room here was opened while it was still without a roof. That could have been a costly mistake for me because it could have killed all my plants. I guess I got lucky this time. Oh no, I have 2 superior beds, that's good. Alright, and now I can do some complex clothing too. I think that's mostly important for me so I can make parkas. And other clothing that's too far down, like that they don't like anymore. Now what to do next? I'm a little bit unsure. I kind of want automatic power switches for my sun lamp that I have here. because the sun lamp right now it's on all the time, and I can't be bothered to micromanage it enough to just turn it off at night and turn it on at the day again, like when it's daytime. So this would be a nice addition. I think I will do that. It won't take that long either. Alright, there's more prosthesis coming. Too bad it's not a wooden foot or a wooden hand or a simple hand, whatever it's called. But well, I will take it and sell it as always. Alright, two of my people have gotten sick. It's normally not a problem as long as they don't have any kidney problems that prevent them from healing properly, but I guess now we can see how good the new hospital works. So let's send them into bed until they are healed. And then they should get treatment pretty fast since now the medicine is so close. Well, let's see about it. Sadly, it's a little cold in here. I think I need an extra heater. Yeah, it can be seen on their breath that they're very cold right now, and it's not surprising since it's minus. Let's see, he is getting stuff for the heater right now. Actually, I only have 3 steel right now, so I won't be able to build a heater. Then I will do the following. I will just deconstruct 2 of my research benches, since I still made them out of steel since I didn't have access to stone early in the game when I built them. And then I can replace them by stone variants since I have enough stone, especially sandstone. I have quite a bit. I kind of wanted to put one of these research benches at least somewhere else anyway. I wanted to put it here where my hospital beds were before. So let's see, sandstone blocks instead, and I will wait with the other one for now. Alright, they still need steel. But it's just a little bit, so in total they should have gained a little bit of steel. Okay, I'm just gonna check how their immunity is coming along. It's at 46% for this one, also 46 for this one, and it's still minor. I mean, as I said, usually flus aren't a problem, but wouldn't be the first time it killed one of my colonists. Oh, I guess I accidentally built in this horseshoe pin, or they were too fast with building, and then they closed it in before they could move it. Well, I guess no one got to feed her either. Oh well. There she goes. Alright, this visitor has some herbal medicine, some components, or at least one component. So I guess I will trade that off her. Yeah, that's an okay price for herbal medicine actually. Right now I have a lot of potatoes, so, and I think harvest is still going, so I could actually give her quite some potatoes. I mean, I have 100 meals in storage. I don't have that many colonists yet, so I think I will give her. How much should I give her? I could give her 400, but she doesn't even have the money for that, so let's go with 200 for now. Or maybe 250. So we get some money going. Alright, just want to expand my storage a little bit upwards too, like my food storage. The other one doesn't need it yet. At the same time I can get rid of the steel wall, get a little steel back. Oh, they left me some food, that's nice. Despite being in a cold as best guest room. Well, it appears that my social relations are also in okay order. Like no one hates anyone too much that they start fights all the time and such. I'm actually surprised that they are not fighting more than they do, like social fights and such. There we go. Now we can finally expand this little bit here. Can actually take away this little bit too. Get even more storage space. Let's see if they manage to. Okay, they haven't. I have a lot of steel laying around up here, but they still haven't managed to get to the hole priority because hole has such low priority. But I will just let them. Like, I won't force them to it. I have a little bit of steel in storage. It should be enough for now. Alright. Guess I'm a little bit low on power right now, so I will turn off my sun lamp. It's night anyway. I guess the additional heaters and everything I build, they suck too much power, so let's see. Okay, now they're turning on again. I was about to wonder, what did I do wrong? I turned the lamp off, shouldn't the heaters turn on? But they did. It just took them a while. Because the heaters are definitely more important than the lamp, especially at night. And this is actually the reason I'd like to have another power source, because sometimes the wind goes so low that my generators just generate way too little power. And when it's minus 60 outside right now, like minus 59, then when the heaters fail, that's actually very dangerous. Should have paid more attention to that, because now it's minus inside already, and that might mean that my crops will die. And they probably will, unless the wind freshens up. My colonists don't like to be in the cold either, so oh well. Yeah, now my crops are dying. Well, it's good that I didn't sell all my potatoes, I guess, and I still have a good storage of stuff, so it's a little sad since the potatoes were at 85%. But as soon as I have an automatic power switch that turns off this lamp at night automatically, that problem should be a little bit better. Because then the batteries are more likely to stay full. Because this one sun lamp draws as much as, well, 16 heaters, I guess, so I would also like to build more batteries, but the problem is if something fails in the electrical system, then the explosion gets bigger the more batteries you have, and that can kill a small colony like this quite fast if there's too many batteries and the explosion is too big. Alright, we got to rid of his flu, but apparently he had a mental breakdown still. Oh well. He's not hurting anyone, so he can just walk around there. He's good on food right now. Right now it would only be critical if he would go outside and start throwing off his clothing like they sometimes do. But I think he's fine. Right, I just remembered another thing I wanted to do, since I finally have that researched. I want to have a tailoring bench. And we do have enough steel for it. We still haven't used up that steel up here, so that's also fine. And I can even make it electric, since I have a mod installed that makes things only use power when they are actually active. This just makes a lot more sense to me than the way it usually is in RimWorld, where everything just draws power all the time. So making it electric should be fine. And now he started to throw away his stuff. And he's starting to get hungry too. Alright, now he's become a nudist. Well, as I said, as long as he doesn't go out, and as long as he doesn't starve to death, which I don't hope. Usually the breakdowns don't last long enough for that to happen. Well, at least the other colonists don't seem to be bothered by him running around naked. Alright, so we have a tailoring bench, and we have 900 cloth from the cotton I've been harvesting. So we could actually start giving them, I guess first and foremost, some parkas. One parka, one toque. And well, I don't know what this guy needs right now. I will wait for him to pick up clothing again. But one parka and one toque I can set. Okay, finally snapped out of it. And that's what you get for being naked. He was outside, just a few meters from kitchen to storage, already has hypothermia. Okay, does he have everything now? Let's see what he needs. He needs a toque and also a parka. So I guess that makes it 2 of each. Alright, Right, I will start a little cleaning. I guess I can set all of them to it, it just goes faster. So they can finally get rid of their hideous environment negativity. And then this person already feels a lot better. She gets cramped environment from time to time, but oh well. I think her mood is good enough for me to be able to recruit her at least, so I think she should get another heater too. But I want to get the additional steel from up there first. I can actually do that when they're done cleaning for now. Okay, they're starting to haul stuff now. So everything should be nice and clean. I think I saw a mod on the forums once that allows you to have cleaning robots, like these vacuum robots that drive around and clean the floor. Would actually be quite nice addition sometimes, because if you leave the standard priorities, they almost never get to clean. Let's see, how's it going with hauling the steel? I guess they have too much other stuff within their radius that they have to haul. I have so many drop pods and such that they never hold. Oh well, I can wait. So my people are getting hypothermia again despite having quite a lot of clothing, because it's minus 60 outside. I guess it's kind of a problem in winter when stuff is laying too far away. They have to be outside for a longer time. I mean, I wouldn't want to be out at minus 60 at all, not even with thick clothing. Now I kind of missed the dogs that I had in the beginning of the game, since you can train them to haul stuff and then they just haul stuff from time to time. Like, they don't go all the time, but just sometimes they will haul something. And if you have a few dogs, like 2 to 3, then they just keep the level of stuff that needs to be hauled. They just keep that down a little bit, so your colonists have to haul a lot less. Then you can put them into other, can make them do other things that are more important instead. But since tribal survival in such a cold environment, I couldn't afford to have them alive, so they ended up as food. So my food level's actually going down right now a little bit. I'm trying to keep a balance of about 100 meals. But since my previous harvest failed, they keep draining the food. So I hope that this harvest goes through. But I need more heaters for that. I usually put a heater in each colonist room too. Right now it's really, it's still minus 60 outside. And my base is, it's just too big now. So the heaters have too much work. And I don't have double wall isolation. Which usually in late game in such a scenario I like to do that, like that I put another layer of wall on the outside of my base. It seems to help with the isolation. Oh, well, I can actually do one thing to improve a little bit on it. Provided I have enough steel for it, but that should be fine. I can make a double door entrance to my cooling chamber. That also isolates the rest of the base a little bit better from the cooling chamber. And I could also have a double door entrance to the outside. Alright, minus 57. He even has a hyperweave t-shirt. How can he get cold? I guess he was out too long. Oh well. See how a prisoner is feeling. Yeah, well, she shouldn't have to sleep in the cold anymore since she has her own heater right now. the temperature is a lot more stable now. It's minus 64 outside, so I guess that means I have enough heaters. Let's see, are they finally done hauling that steel from up there? Oh, they're still not done. Too much stuff on the map, I guess. Alright, why is no one feeding the poor guy if he's starving? Oh, no one even treated him. There we go. Alright, another raid to handle, and it's mechanoids again. Okay, I only see one right now. They're pretty far up in the map. Oh, let's see what's landing, like what it is, if it's a big one or... Okay, it's a skyter. Oh, I will just let him come. There's no use intercepting him so far outside of my base. Especially when it's this cold outside, and then my people will just die. Both of him and of the temperature, so I will, that's not good what he's doing. He's still hauling, even though I set the priority spec, but I guess he doesn't have anything else to do. Okay, now let's try to get into position with the people that can actually do something about him. I also have to expand my storage a little bit. Oh well. Let's see if he kills us all first. Wow. Alright, that was pretty lucky actually. Lucky that this guy actually hit something on such a distance. Oh well. Okay, now we have an escape pod that is... Okay, it's not that far away. That's actually a good thing. And then he can go there immediately. Right, I don't have any beds for him. All this bed will have to do for him right now. The other person can have a sleeping spot instead. He's priority since he needs to heal. So I will capture him, or actually... Yeah, well... He's incapable of a lot of things, but... Right now it would still be nice to have another colonist that can at least melee. But it has some combat skills, and I could still put a ranged weapon on him even though he would probably be worthless with it. And well, I don't know, the medical stuff he has isn't so bad for a 76-year-old, to be honest. At least he can still move okay. Well, not right now because he's downed, but once he's healed he should be able to. Oh great, this guy went out too far. I hope he doesn't drop. Let's see, at first it's his turn and we will take... Well, I wanted to take the best doctor, but the best doctor is outside having hypothermia. So, well, whatever. I'll take him instead. Really hope he makes it. Oh, otherwise I can just have him picked up, but still. Alright. So the game decides to give me someone for free, more or less. Since that someone just arrives in a drop pod without any raids or anything associated to it. That's pretty nice of the game, and then the game says, but I will make it really difficult to recruit him. Oh, great. Okay, I think he's gonna heal just fine. And he should heal fine too. Okay, my recruitment chances with this one aren't that great. And he isn't that great of a... or he wouldn't be that great of a colonist either. I think if it takes too long then I would just let him go. the other one would be much more useful, and she's easier to recruit. Doesn't have any health problems, it's much younger, doesn't seem to dislike anyone. So yeah, I might actually keep her instead and just let him go. Because chances are that it will take just too long to recruit him, and then I don't really get much for it either. So I will release him. I don't really know if he will make it to the edge of the map, since he only doesn't have a park or anything. But yes, he's moving downwards, so he should make it. There's no benefit in it for me, except not having a corpse to take care of. And then she can have a bed back. Alright, I wanted to have a double door here. I completely forgot about that. Let's see, I will close the vent from the kitchen to the other parts. Now I'll deconstruct this door. And try to place some wall there really quick. Okay, someone is already on it. It looks a little bit like a patchwork now, but at least I have double doors here, so that isolates better. So now I can open the vent again. Oh, I just noticed I actually got a successful harvest here. They planted new potatoes. I think I will turn off the lamp for now, so I don't run into the same scenario I had before, that I ran out of power for the heaters because my wind turbines were so weak. Oh, she's up to 4% chance on recruiting. Oh well, just to have patience with her, I guess. I mean, I could give her some new pans, but the other stuff I can't really get rid of. Let's see if I have any pans. 62. Yeah, those are okay, I guess. Let's see, I will just give her a little stockpile zone with nothing but pants, and pants have to have at least 60 hit points, and then it's preferred here. Let's see what they bring. If they bring anything at all. Okay, they're bringing her Synthread pants. Normal 93%, that should really be enough. Now how do I get her to drop her other pants? Do I have to strip her forcefully? Let's see. There we stripped her. I don't want her to take them off the wool pants, even though I don't know if she will respect that I forbid them. And then I will leave, and she takes them right back again. Let's see. Okay, another attempt. I will strip her. And then I will make him... Alright, I can't make him whole because my storage is too small. So he doesn't have anywhere to put it. But I can make a little space here just for the sake of hauling. Then of course he's not a hauler. Let's see, and now since my colonist is hauling this, she shouldn't be able to put it on again because it should be reserved. But I'm not entirely sure. Alright, now she put on the better pants. So now she doesn't have that worn out apparel anymore. Gets her mood up a little bit too, I guess. And then I should really take care of expanding my storage a little bit here. Now that everyone started hauling, it's just too much. Of course he's closing himself in, because why not? Gonna take away the little snowman too, because he's just blocking storage space. And since I do have some sandstone blocks, I will try to insulate a little bit so that I cover the parts of the base that are too exposed with a double wall layer. Well, here I can't do it because the wind turbine would be blocked by it. I can rearrange that later maybe. At these parts, for example. And this, I hope I have enough. Stuff for that. Alright, this is a snowman I can't deconstruct because it was built by one of my visitors, I guess, so it doesn't belong to me. Which is a little silly that they can just build something and then block it. I mean, I could get rid of it by just building around it and including it into the room so it heats up and then it just melts. It still seems silly that I have to do that just to get rid of the snowman. Let's see. Oh, they finally got all the steel in. And there's still some more in case I ever need. And now they're already gaining stuff from here. So they should soon be done with hauling. Like they almost have the whole map radius covered. Okay, it's actually a chip chunk that I could deconstruct that I didn't notice. Yeah, they've gone back to doing other stuff now, so I will switch the priorities off again. Just let them do their thing. Alright, I might want to turn this lamp on again. I'm not a very good multitasker. I always think stuff like, oh yeah, here I can turn this off and I can just turn it on later, and then a few days later I notice that it's still off. Oh well, I think the base has developed into an okay habitation. Still have a lot of stuff to do and such, but my main enemy, the cold and the hunger, I think I conquered quite okay. So I don't think I have to worry about that too much anymore. My power supply as well, it's not very diversified, but it's protected at least, so it can't be destroyed that fast. So I think I should actually be fine. One thing that might cause problems for me is that I have so few people that can actually fight. Would be nice if I got this person, if I finally got this person recruited, because she's good at shooting. And I would like to have another ranged character. I even have a good great bow laying around, and those are quite okay in damage and such that she could use. It's minus 58 outside again, but the isolation is going well. Even in the rooms without heaters, it's not that bad. Let's see, this room isn't connected, the guest room isn't connected with any kind of vent to the main area. I think I will actually fix that. Because this one little heater in the guest room just can't keep the warmth up in this. That's why it's very cold there. I don't want unhappy visitors. I think I will also make a double entrance to the guest room so it's isolated better. And here I should actually do the same between my cold storage and hospital. Oh, I finally recruited her. That was about time. I had her in my prison for ages. Let's see, I hope I have enough clothing for her, but I see one parka here, so that should be fine. She will get rid of her cabin fever too once she gets outside. Yeah. The only thing I don't have for her is a room, but I guess I could just add another one right here. A little low on sandstone though. Let's see, well, her room will have to be a little smaller. Once I'm building up sandstone again, I can put more isolation here and such. But for now she will have to deal with a little bit smaller room. But she gets her own room at least, so actually until that is done she can just sleep somewhere. And she doesn't have a weapon. She wants that great bow. That will fit perfectly for her. I mean, I could use granite, but Jesus, I have a lot of metal. Too bad I can't smelt it yet. Oh well, I won't stream that much longer anymore, since dinner's in the making. I'm also getting kind of hungry, so I will just finish her room and then I will stop streaming for today. So she gets a door, some more sandstone wall right here. And of course she needs a bed, and the bed I can make out of marble. It's a little more classy then. Then I can smooth the floor. Okay, and there we go, she has a new room. It's not completely done yet since the floor still needs to be smoothed, and I kind of want the walls to be nicer. But right now I don't have the sandstone to do that, like I don't have enough of it. Alright. So it's just a small detail work left. Right, and then I get my crops destroyed, and Yeah, that's not too nice for that to happen right now. Since I'm getting more and more colonists, but my meals are actually a little low, and I don't have any ingredients to redo that. I don't need cotton right now that much, so I think I will actually start planting some corn. This corn takes a while to grow, but when it's harvested, you get a lot out of it. Just gonna claim some of the old walls that didn't belong to me, so the colonists take care of them. Oh well, all my plants are back up. Batteries still okay too. Alright. Yeah, I think I reached what I wanted to do for today. Like expand the colony a little bit, prevent everyone from dying. And right now I'm in kind of a stable state. So next time I will decide what to do next, I guess. I'm not really sure how to continue. But either the game will throw something at me or I will just keep expanding the colony, we will see. But for now it's dinner time for me, so I will save. And then I will stop streaming. Let's see. So thank you all for watching. For the few people that did. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. I did. It's kind of fun talking about the game. So if you would like to view a Gunfear, feel free to follow and such. And maybe see you next time.